Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to show off a Prismatic Warlock build revolving around Pocket Singularity because it just got a buff for Ash of Iron. It's going to get an extra charge and it's going to travel a bit farther, so that's going to make this melee even more consistent than it already was. Already a really consistent melee. It is going to lose a little bit of the knockback effect it had, but I think it's going to be definitely made up for with the fact that it's going to travel farther and you get an additional charge. So that's the center of the build, and the class item we're going to pair with it today on Prismatic is Spirit of the Ophidian, which is going to help our weapons get passive 35 handling, make our weapons feel better. And we also have Spirit of the Claw, so we can go from 2 pocket singularities to 3 pocket singularities. This combined with Lightning Surge is just going to give us a whole bunch of different options to use at our disposal. So sometimes they prefer the knockback of Pocket Singularity. Other times they would just prefer to go ahead and just Lightning Surge them. So a very, very nice defensive playstyle and a little bit of sprinkle of offense with the Lightning Surge. Of course, we're going to run a Devour here. So whenever we get an ability kill, we're going to get a Giant Trick of Health Pack, and we're going to get our Grenade back. Grenade here is definitely personal preference. I'm just going to go Storm Grenade because I feel like it's just the most consistent. Burst Glide, Healing Rift, we're gonna run Nova Bomb here. Super is really just your preference here. You go Song of Flame or something else if you wanted. Then we have Fasten Blessing. So even if we don't get an ability kill, our melee can still give us health regen. Faster Sacrifice for 10 grenade, Protection for 10 melee, Honor for 10 melee, and Awakening for 10 health. Weapon-wise, you can go a lot of different routes. We're gonna try the Forgiveness post nerf. I think it's still gonna be busted, paired with the Aisha's Care Trials Pulse Rifle. You can still go with, like an Aureus Neutralizer Graviton combo as well if you want to go for that. But many different options. I think this build doesn't really require a certain set of weapons. I think it's just going to be strong overall. So without any further ado, guys, let's get straight into gameplay. Let's try out this build to see if we can get some good 1v1 engagements to show this thing off. Because I think that's where it's really going to shine is you have so many abilities that kind of like displace people. Lots of pocket singularities, and with this loadout, you'll have access to close and long range. So, good snipe from him. But back into it. Shot him like 2 whole bursts, and he still headshot us. But that's how it goes sometimes. I'm kind of weak for Saturn mount. The range still looking pretty good on this. Let's throw a lightning surge in. That is one thing if you're sliding accidentally. Sometimes I want to slide through the void melee. You don't really have that option on this build, so I actually meant to throw the void melee there, but I actually used my lightning surge. But the fact that we get so many lightning surges, I think, is still worth it. If you don't want to run lightning surge, you could always run Hellion instead. But the problem with that is that you lose a fragment slot. So, I mean, look, Forgiveness, guys, it's still looking really good. Let's drop a rip here. Let's jump up. Chomp with our sidearm. Dead Messenger gonna mess us up. Gotta go kill our pulse. You guys got some good thorn shots, gotta be careful. It's like a void melee up there. Oh, it really does travel quite a bit farther. Forgiveness, it's still busted. Need him out there? No. Get him with a sidearm. Ah, traded. Good thorn shots he's got there. Double primary still seems like the way to go, at least while Forgiveness and the Shotgun Hankin are still going to be this busted. Avoid the rocket. Deal with them with the pulse. Beat him with the sidearm. Let's just crouch or we're going to round this guy. Deal with him with sidearm. Oh, good shots from his ace. This guy's not bad. Some good hand cannon shots. We do have axe. We are using a darkness weapon and a light weapon, so you get Transcendence really fast in this build. Let's pop for Transcendence, why not get some extra Void melees. Knock him out in the air, easy. Start healing her from the corner, and we can Void melee him away. Void melee him away, easy. We have a couple other Void melees because we're on Transcendence. Some Void melee there. Easy hit him with the Void melee. Nice. We used a bunch of them. That was kind of messed up what we did to those guys. Nice. Good shots there. Let's keep our pulse out. We don't have a melee yet, but... Awesome. Yeah, Forgiveness basically feels the exact same. That 15 range nerf did not really do anything at all. Getting close to a super here. I mean, yeah, Forgiveness. Still pulling off its magic. Nice. A little Sum of All Tears action. Awesome. Let's get another game in. Alright, let's see if we can have another good game with our Prismatic Warlock build. The amount of Void melees you get is actually so funny. And if you definitely hit somebody, if you hit somebody with the Pocket Singularity, like, it is basically just a free duel. Because they're volatile and they just get knocked in the air. A lot of times too, like, you can kind of just like throw it on a corner and it'll just like track, so. Let's see if we can catch this guy with our pulse. Nice. This Trials pulse has been feeling a lot better. I don't know exactly what it is because they didn't get buffed. Good shots on him. But yeah, I don't know. This thing is just feeling good to shoot. It's got crazy range, I think is what it is. Let's get our Forgiveness out. Blast him with Forgiveness. We have a couple of melees on standby. Doesn't look like he wants to reach out. Oh, we got hit with the Tempest Strike. We got like pinched by like a bunch of people there. Should be okay though. Yeah, we are working towards slowly generating to a second Pocket Singularity. You can make this build even a little bit more potent if you want to go with a... It's the fragment that buffs your grenades, making them jolts for the arc and weaken for the void. You could definitely go with that fragment, you just lose out on a little bit of stats. But it would make your grenade significantly better. Good shots from his rose there. Its pulse is crazy. Let's keep looking for gunfights here. Nice. Yeah, that's really nice range. Throw a storm grenade there. We're getting pinched. Nobody's challenging this side. Get our Forgiveness out. Nice. Deal with them up close. It's a Lightning Surge and why not? Nice. Get our health back with our pocket. Chalice guy behind us. Oh, we got shot on the side, dang. Good snipe. That guy's going crazy. We're getting very close to what Transcendence, so that means we'll get a refresh in all of our abilities. Which will be nice. Just get a little bit more light energy, it looks like. Good pulse shots there. So a couple more Forgiveness, bits of Forgiveness damage. And or damage with our abilities will get us our Transcendence. This guy has a machine gun. Able to clean him up with a sonic from that far. Still. That range nerf is not really affecting Forgiveness, it seems like, so. Definitely seems like an inconsequential nerf. We get all three of our Pocket Singularities back with our Transcendence. Or actually two of them, and then we're generating the other one. Throw avoid melee. Oh. It hit him, but he ended up dying, so it actually damaged him. Still a bunch of abilities left. And the blade melee, perfect. Get all our health back. Thanks to the power. Get our health back thanks to the power, perfect. Let's get ready for the next duel. We don't have a melee. We do have our Saturn ready. Perfect. It's sort of push against this build in a 1v1 because there's so many abilities that just like really mess with the gunfight. So I've got a storm grenade there. Deal with him with our Saturn. Deal with him with our Saturn. Oh my goodness. This might have been the most pointless nerf in history. Forgiveness actually feels the exact same. Probably should have gone for the Saturn because this pulsed him. Although the shotgun hand cannon also basically feels the same too, so. Maybe I'm wrong. Nice little pulse kill there. Got a Nova Bomb already. You get Transcendence. I keep forgetting how fast you get Transcendence on this build. Because you have 2 Darkness, or a primary type of each alignment. Gotta watch it for that. Rift here. Start by dealing her from this corner. You can turn around, fight this guy. With our Saturn. We do have a melee if someone pushes us. Some melee there. You can fly track to him. Give us Nova Bomb. Perfect. Blast him right there. All blues because they're playing in Rumble. But nice little win there, perfect. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the new Prismatic Warlock build I showed off here. With that Pocket Singularity buff, this build is definitely a little bit more potent. Going from 2 Pocket Singularities to 3 is pretty crazy, along with the buffs that Pocket Singularity got to itself, namely the extra range it gets, as well as like the tracking I think is a little bit better. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.